Good morning, everybody, and happy Saturday! Good morning, Durgo. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. Like Kirby asked, who is excited for the Switch 2 that just released this week? What game are you most excited about? And what, I guess, here we go. What settings on the Switch 2 that are different from the Switch 1 are you most excited about? Ooh, you're at work? I hope that's going well. Congratulations, Galaxy, on first. Thank you so much for the lurk, my friend. And Abeo, thank you so much for second. Congratulations. I hope things are going well. I hope that Mrs. Bayo had a fantastic birthday. I am so excited about the shirt I'm wearing, you guys. I got it on vacation, and it says, Je triompherai demain, which means I will triumph tomorrow. So how was your guys' week? What all did you guys do? What was a highlight? And just what kinds of things are you excited about for the coming week? I'm going to take a sip of water while you guys think on that. Today, as you see in the title, we're going to be playing some Power Wash Simulator. We haven't played that in a long time, and I just wanted something kind of chill today. It has been a hectic couple of days, just with some health stuff that a family member had going on, but they're doing much better now. Much better. Thanks be to God for that, because, yeah. And it was a little busy, but I am taking that Microsoft Operating Systems class, and I am getting an A, so I am very proud of myself for that. I'm getting B's on the quizzes, but A's on everything else, so it kind of balances out. And so, it's been good. I'm learning a lot, and trying to just figure out, like, it's taking a couple of quizzes to kind of figure out what exactly is the professor looking for as far as kind of what what answers they're looking for on the quizzes, how they phrase things, stuff like that. So it's just one of those things. A highlight for me this week, definitely finding out I'm getting an A is up there, and knowing that my family member is okay is definitely another highlight. So let me check something real quick. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that they are not here. So what we're gonna do real quick, I want you guys to know, for the next 2 months, hold on. Oh, it would help if I put this above where I have it. There we go. For the next 2 months, we are going to be helping my sister and brother-in-law's ministry. They're going into a transition period, and it's just a time where at least once a year I would love all of our funds that we earn on Twitch to be able to go to them and just help them out. So if we get to 25 subs, it will be a, let me pull up the image in bigger form real quick, because I have a little bit of a hard time reading that. Let me find it on here. Do I even have it on here? If not, I know exactly where it is. I know exactly where to find it. Here we go. Let's go to my Canva. Here we go. 25 subs is a Duolingo stream. So that is, you guys get to pick the languages. You guys get to pick everything about that stream, as far as language, how long we're learning each language, when you want to switch it up, that kind of thing. 50 subs will be a Ring Fit Adventure stream. So Ring Fit Adventure is it's a game on the Switch that is exercise in an adventure format. So your character is going on all these adventures and you use exercise to control your character. 5,000 bits will be a karaoke stream, and 10,000 bits will be a community game stream. So let me turn that off. And I really want this to be a surprise for them. I really do. So hopefully, like we did this last year, and I would love to see... I'm gonna allow that because, yeah. Automod needs to learn how to take context into account. But yeah, just once a year for a couple of months, I like being able to help them, support them as best we can. So we'll see how that goes. You're going to see the Karate Kid Legends today. You're pretty sure you watched some of the original trilogy on Disney Channel back in the 90s. And speaking of Disney Channel, you purchased the Dumbo issue and the Still the Beaver issue of the Disney Channel magazine from 1983 and 1984, and plan on collecting all of the issues from 83 to 97. Nice! You already have issue number 1 with Tron on the cover? Perfect! Good morning, Bayo. How are you today? How was the Bayo wife's birthday? Was it the best birthday ever? I hope it was. And just enjoying a nice, chill morning so far. Got to go down and enjoy my caffeinated protein shake, and then just do my morning face routine. Dad got back from out of town last night. Mom is still sound asleep. So, yes. Birthday was relaxing. Should be a good day of grocery shopping and resting. That's what I like to hear. Mom is doing so much better. Mom is doing so much better. Thank you so much for praying. And I'm just glad that she is where she's at. She was able to handle a peanut butter sandwich last night for dinner, so that's good. And some pasta for lunch. So that is definitely all signs pointing in a good direction. So now it's just a matter of making sure that everything in the meantime stays where it needs to be. I am gonna go into a super quick BRB because I've got a text message I need to respond to. But I will be right back with you guys in like 30 seconds. There we go. Alright, back to just chatting. There we go, you guys. So, today we're going to be playing some Power Wash Simulator. I figure that will be much easier for me to keep up with chat and keep up with you guys and help you guys know just how much I value what you guys have to say. The AC is fixed. That is another highlight. We fixed the AC, you guys. We had the air conditioner repairman come in. It is no longer 1 billion degrees. I'm no longer melting here in my room. It is a nice 75-ish, 78 roughly, but that's 10 degrees cooler than it had been. I still have my fan going, as you guys can see, but it is a good temperature here. And hopefully everything... Excuse me, didn't mean to give you guys any burp ASMR. but hopefully it stays that way. It always seems like if it's gonna go out, it's always in the summer. Always in the summer. I don't get it. I don't get it, guys. And we're working slowly but surely on cleaning up back here. I think we just have a tiny little section of my gaming area to clean, and then we are ready. We are ready to go. And so, man, you guys, for a couple nights there, I was sleeping on an air mattress downstairs. It was just way too hot up here to do anything. It was like 85 to 88 degrees upstairs. They had to put in a new, I think it was like a new calibrator, or let me see, what did I say it was? I know I posted in one of the Discords I'm in about it. Let me see here. It was in that one. Capacitor, that's the word I was thinking of. A new capacitor. That is what we were needing. Once we got that capacitor in, everything slowly but surely started cooling down, and by a couple hours later, we were good to go. And so it's been good. It has been much better. I was able to get some good sleep last night and get my caffeinated protein shake this morning. After stream, we should have D&D, and I am excited about that. Let me just check real quick. Yep, we are still on as far as I know. Not seeing anything in Discord, so that'll be awesome. And then after D&D, I'm gonna try and get a little bit of homework done. And other than that, we're good. Just a little in advance housekeeping. Well, not housekeeping, that's not the right term. I'm thinking more just schedule, things to keep in mind. There will be a good couple of streams that I will not be able to do near the end of the month. June 28th and July 5th, I will not be streaming. I will be doing a little family vacation. We have a timeshare that is getting ready to lose its lease on one of our favorite properties that they lease property from. And so we wanted to go over 4th of July week and take advantage of that. So our last June stream is going to be June 24th. And then we will be back July 8th. So just 3 streams that you'll be missing. 3 streams that you'll be missing. And so wanted to let you guys know that as soon as possible of any schedule changes. So hope you guys have had a great week. Let's go ahead and dive into prayer time. And then I'm going to run over after prayer, check on Mom real quick, and then we will dive into the game. Dear Lord, thank you so much for today. Thank you for who you are, how much you love us, that Jesus died on the cross for our sins and rose again so that we can be with you forever, Lord. Thank you for making a way where there was no way. I pray for each and every person here. I pray for Bayo, for Kirby, for Galaxy, for all of the lurkers. Lord, I ask that you just be with each and every person here and all of their prayer requests, and those who are going to come down the road, Lord, and those who aren't able to make it as well. I ask that you be with Soul and her family. Help her dad to improve. Let the physical therapy help even just a little bit, Lord. Help her to gain more confidence in driving. I ask that you be with my friends R and M as they're serving you, that you just be with them, help them to know that you're there, help them to be effective for you, Lord, and see you at work where they're at. be with my sister and brother-in-law as they have a concert tonight. I think tonight, maybe tomorrow. I think it's tonight. Help it to go well. Help their transitions to go well as they're preparing for a big season of transitions, Lord. I ask that you be with Soul's writing. Help her be able to get all the writing done that she wants to get done. I ask that you be with Bayo and just help him be able to be a light for you at work and to be able to teach these high schoolers at his church as well about you, Lord. I ask that you be with Legend of Zyro and his family, be with DLC, be with his little kitty, be with Amethyst, be with STL, be with Kishu and Spark and Lotu, be with Tie-Dye Chef Dave, be with Dreamer, be with Galaxy. I just ask that anybody who is struggling physically, whether illness or injury, that you heal them, Lord. Those that are going to be traveling in the near future, give them safe travels. Be with those who are struggling mentally as well, Lord, and let them know that they are not alone, that they can reach out, that there are resources for them. I ask that you just help us have a good time of fellowship and a fun time of just playing and just being a light for you here on Twitch. I ask this all in your name. Amen. Alright, you guys, I will be right back. Give me just a couple of minutes, and then we will dive in to the world of Power Wash Simulator. Good. Well, thank you. Thank you for waiting on me. Good morning, Samarella's friend. How are you today? We are going to pause the music real quick. I'm going to turn on studio mode like I thought I had, but apparently had not. I need to capture that screen. There we go. And then we can transition in. I can turn off studio mode and we are good to go. Yeah, what's the update? So we were cleaning the detached house when we last played. Was just checking up on my mom. She's still sound asleep, so that is good. She's getting all the rest that she needs. We're just gonna hang out, play some Power Wash Simulator, cleaning up this house. We gotta clean the bricks. That bricks are clean, or at least that particular side of the bricks are clean. Eventually we're gonna need a ladder. We're gonna probably end up needing our ladder once we reach a certain point with the wall and all that. How are we only halfway done with the bricks? Is there more brick on that? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. What's going on? Ah, there was more on this side. That adds up as to what we were seeing. But yeah, we are more than happy to pray for anyone and everyone here. Regardless of whether you believe in prayer or not, we are here for you. We are happy to pray for you and just help you however we can. And if you'd rather have a listening ear, that's fine too. You want to... By that, do you mean do you have to say your request out loud? Or do you mean do you have to pray out loud? Let's see here. We can get these bricks. If I can just go around and get all the bricks done, then we'll go around and get the wall and wooden trim. Because the walls and wooden trim I can get at about the same time. I think that would be a whole lot easier. Okay. So, if you would like me to be able to pray specifically for that, I do need to know what it is I'm praying specifically for. But there is such a thing as an unspoken prayer request. And what an unspoken prayer request is one where you say, hey, I'm going through something. I don't necessarily feel 100% comfortable sharing, but if you could make it just between me and God, but you can pray unspoken, then that's fine too. But if you would like for me to be able to pray about it specifically, you know what I mean? Like if you don't feel comfortable with it, you can stay unspoken, and that is A-okay, and we can definitely keep that just between you and God knowing the reason. I don't have to know the reason. All I need to know is you're going through something. Because there's two different ways. There's the spoken prayer requests are the ones where you can say, hey, this is what I'm going through. This is exactly what I need prayer on. Unspoken is just saying, yeah, I'd rather not say, but if you could just pray for me, that would be great. Okay, yeah. Give me 2 seconds here. There we go. Gecko! Thank you, thank you! Oh my goodness! We are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we are at 10 bits. Thank you so much, Gecko. I so appreciate you. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. We're just going to pray real quick for for Samarella's friend. Lord, right now we just bring Sam and her friend before you. You know exactly what's going on, Lord, in this situation that Samarella's friend is asking prayer for. I ask that you just work in that situation, make yourself known to this friend and to Sam, and use this situation to just open eyes and hearts and whatever else needs to be done, Lord. Answer this request according to your will. We ask that you heal Sam and just let her body use this time in the medically induced coma to recoup, recover, and heal, and bring Sam back healthier and stronger, Lord. And in your name I pray. Amen. Is it Lena or Lena? I want to make sure I'm pronouncing it right. And are you one of Sam's, are you one of, okay. Lena. Okay. Well, very nice to meet you, Lena. And are you one of Sam's, roommates or something like that? Is that how you have access to her account? Oh, you did? Let me, okay, like Jenna with an L. Perfect. Let me log on real quick here. Take a look. Oh, okay. Oh, morning star, bearer of flame, grant me the strength to defy and the will to rise. In shadow I seek power not to destroy, but to awaken. Hail to the liberator of chains. Ooh. That is a rather cool prayer. I don't know that I've ever prayed like that, but that is a rather cool prayer. That just goes to show that there is no one right way to pray. There are multiple ways to pray. And each one's valid. I mean, the Pharisees, they prayed like their way really was the only way that Jesus said was the wrong way to pray, and that was because of their heart attitude. But as long as your heart attitude is right, you can pray really just however you want, you know? Let's go ahead and get this pathway. We got that driveway going, or nice and clean. We can get these last little bit of bricks clean. As I sat on the sofa right now, I heard a strange sigh-like sound. Spooky. Are we in a haunted house? Is that what you're trying to tell me? I get the feeling that's what she is attempting to tell me. go. Oh, what did I write here? Oh, I wrote Donna loves you. That's right. I remember doing that. Been roommates for 6+ years, and she's been there through you or for you through so much, and you want to be there for her as well. Exactly. That is completely understandable, Lena. Is she showing any signs of improvement, or is it still a bit too soon to tell? I remember writing that message for you guys, and I'm kind of sad that I have to clean around it, and I have to clean it and make it go away. But it doesn't make it any less true. I love you guys, and more importantly, God does too. Today we're just gonna have a nice chill stream. Remember that any and all funds for the next couple of months are gonna go to my sister and brother-in-law and their ministry as they are getting ready to go through a little bit of a transition as far as they're going to be moving. And so just figuring out what ministry looks like from there. We are almost done with this pathway. Yeah, exactly, Bayo. That is a very good question. How is her sister doing? That is a very good question, Bayo. Because somehow I thought that she was living with her sister. I could be remembering wrong, but I'm fairly certain she said she was living with her sister. Although there could be other roommates, even in that situation. It all just depends on how many rooms are in the apartment. Let's see here. We're gonna try. Oh, I see what's going on. They're counting that as brick, part of that same bit of brick. That could be what's going on. Getting underneath here. Getting underneath the stairs. Well, I hope it doesn't come to that. I really do hope it doesn't come to that, because that would be a lot of, like, I'm glad that she's willing to do that to cover the bills, But at the same time, I'm like, you need a place to live. But I'm glad that she's hanging in there as best she can, you know? Because that's all anyone can ask in these situations, is that we do our best with what we've got. Yeah, that's what I remember too. It was definitely not a good situation, so I hope that it doesn't come to that, being their living situation. Man, I see houses like that, and I can't help but wonder, how did someone let their house get into this state? Part of me wonders what the heck happened to it. You know what I mean? Like, did it end up burning in a fire? Did it, like, what what happened to get it looking like this? Move to the stairs. There we go. We gotta finish up these staircases. There we go. Now we can get the deck. You started living in a group home and later found your own place to live. She lives with her sister on the weekends. Oh. Gotcha. Somehow I thought it was a full-time thing, but maybe that was just because we only ever really talked on the weekends. Well, we did talk with her some during the week, because she would be in Bayo's chat and would talk during the week. There was a phase where life was super busy on my end, and I wasn't able to always make it into Bayo's chats. But I'm glad you guys were able to find your own place to live. That's pretty cool. Here, housing is just so expensive. Yeah, we'll deal with the door as soon as I get this patch done. Oh yeah, Bayo wasn't meaning that you had to talk about her. He was just saying, it was his way of saying that he hoped that that wasn't, that he was hoping that it didn't come to that because he knows the situation. We don't have to talk about her. There we go. We can finish up cleaning the door. Perfect. Then we'll take care of this wall. This part of the veranda. There we go. Perfect. We've got perfection here. Cleaning, cleaning, cleaning. There, we can get the back sides of these posts. Some of it will have to go back down to get. If we can just get the majority of this veranda decking, then that'll make it where it'll do the little ka-ching! And that is such a dopamine hit right there. Hearing that little ka-ching! There it is! I just love the sound of that. It is a dopamine hit that I did not know I needed. There we go. We can get the rest of the frame. There we go. Now, let's see, what would be the easiest next? Probably the wall. I like taking things in little tiny chunks. Sometimes the big chunks, but it all just depends on how easy the chunks are to access how easy they are to do in a one big foul swoop, as we say. And by that, we just mean how much of it are we able to get done at once without having to like make any big, huge adjustments. Let's see here. Well, we can get the roof. We can at least try and get the roof. Oh, is that the part of the wall that might be? That could be it. We'll have to see. Let's see, can I? Yes, I need the footstool. That's what I need. We will pick it up. We will place. Huh. So we're not allowed to place it there, huh? That's weird. That's the post, not the wall. Oh, here it is. Here's what we're looking for. Perfect. Ha ha. Oh, I forgot to change the category. There we go. Here we go. Sometimes with this game, you have to figure out what it likes. You know, like some of these harder to get pieces on the roof. They're pieces that have stayed there longer, and so they take a little more oomph to get. There we go. Now see, that's why I'm a bit confused. Because that spot should be where I can get to it. Aha, maybe it is. And I just wasn't at... Aha. There we go. And then... Maybe? That one spot really doesn't want to go, does it? There it is. Now we got it. Now we got it. There we go. And then if we can get the... Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I meant to push a different button and I ended up pulling up the menu. My guess is that we're not really going to get the veranda fully done until we are over on the other side. But if we can get as much of the underside here of the veranda as possible, get as much of the posts and all that as possible, then that'll be good. That'll be at least a good starting place. me just check something real quick. Alright, good. Good. We are set there. Yeah, I had a feeling that would be the case. We've got an ad break starting in 1 minute, you guys. I will pause the game, or at least I'll stand still so that way you guys don't miss a thing. I will use that time just to real quick go into BRB and check on a couple of things, and then we will be back. There we go. If we can get the majority of the railing here. That would be good. Oh, if we can get that pipe. Because I'm going to need the ladder for the majority of what we got here. Yeah, that gutter is not going to be easy to clean. But that is okay. Alright, you guys, we're going to go to BRB real quick, and I will be back in a minute. right, you guys, we are back. Thank you so much for hanging out. Sorry that took a little bit longer than anticipated. Whoop. Click back into the game. There we go. Hopefully everybody's weekend is off to a good start. They did just reopen the bowling alley that I used to bowl at like all the time. So that is good news. They did a complete, looks like, restoration of it. And it looks like our league will actually get to play at the bowling alley. Starting this season, it has been pretty much a full year and then some since everything happened. So for those who don't know, last year that bowling alley, the roof flew off, or at least part of the roof flew off in a storm. And it was just absolutely crazy. But today, I have D&D after, hopefully, after stream. I'll have time to go grab a quick bite to eat. Oh, okay. Sure. How long until you need me? I might need to cut stream short. It turns out Dad is getting a repair done on the car and might need me to go pick him up. So, I need to wait. I'm going to wait until he tells me about how long he needs me. Or until he needs me. Alright, so I am going to go ahead. I am sorry guys, I gotta wrap up. We're going to go ahead and save real quick. We are cleaning up. Let me go back to just chatting. Alright, you guys, I am so sorry that I have to cut it so short, but I've got to go pick up Dad at a location not too far from the house. But I am going to see you guys on Tuesday. You guys have a fantastic weekend. Always remember that God loves you, and so do I. Let's see who we'll send this party on to real quick. Let's see here. I think we will send this party on over to Gemma Foxsong. So for those who are subbed, here is your raid message. For those not subbed, here is your raid message. Gemma is fantastic. She is doing a partner push, and so we're gonna go support her in that. Let me pull her up here so that way when we are done with our raid, we are good to go there. Let's go ahead and send this raid on to her. I will see you guys Tuesday. Bye!
Jack always wants to meet us.